What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to Keys from My Inbox, the show where I look at games that show up in my email inbox, and boy, there are a bunch today! Taking a look at Racket Fury Table Tennis VR on the PlayStation VR. It is $20. Also on other VR platforms like Oculus and Rift for like $10. So that is me. I am a robot here in space to play some ping pong. And right now, in this game, there's only single player. They're going to get to online multiplayer eventually, but it's not in the game just yet. So for the asking price, make your own choice on that bit of business. But I pretty much beat the first guy in the Rusty Challenge here. I'm going to go into number 2 here, which is Robbie. Hi, I'm Robbie. And then play some ping pong. So you can see here, you got the ball. You can configure the table, like, you know, the height and everything else, how you would like it and how it would be comfortable for you. For me, kind of the default here is pretty good. Kind of look around and see, oh, there's, you know, I'm in outer space and I have a ping pong ball and, you know, there's the start. But you can kind of just sit here and practice for a bit to kind of get yourself situated. But generally, it feels really good. That's kind of the biggest key thing here, is that it feels good to play the ping pong in this VR headset. I'm gonna hit start here and see how things go here with Robbie. These do get very difficult. So having not played actual ping pong in forever, no, I got the point there. So let's go again. Having not played actual ping pong in quite some time, since perhaps high school, it's been a while, and this feels pretty accurate. As in, I'm bad at it, which is, you know, not surprising, all things considered. And, you know, each of the CPU guys here has different actions and different, you know, personalities and how they play, if they're more or less aggressive and, and that kind of thing. And it does take a little bit to kind of get into a groove of how you feel like you're playing ping pong, but generally you kind of want to stay in, you know, a good one position here. What the hell was that? So, PSVR tracking is always an issue, and these, you know, move controllers, don't have a thing in that hand. Shut up! This is weird, right? Having to hold 2 controllers to do ping pong is weird, but I'm not sure how else you would really do it to have the ball, you know, thrown properly without messing things up. Hi! Don't crowd the net. Don't crowd the net, Robbie. That's what you get. So each thing here is 2 sets, and your first 10 points in those 2 sets, and if you can win those, then you defeat that guy and you move on. Yeah, you went over. You gotta hit the ground there, Robbie. Too stupid! Oops, that was on me. You see? I did it too. So, again, I think what they've done here between the PSVR, which can be a bit inaccurate, and the moves, which are definitely way less accurate than, say, Vive controllers or Oculus Touch controllers, they've done really well here. Like, it feels really good, and it feels just about like you would expect for a ping pong game. So I am very impressed with that. I would say the actual content in terms of, hey, there's single player with, like, you know, 16 robots here to fight, is fine, but for $20, like, you kind of want that online multiplayer, and it's coming, so perhaps just wait for that if you're looking for an actual person to play ping pong against on the internet in virtual reality. But that's just on me. I'm just bad at ping pong. That's not anything new here. The table and the tennis. You do have, it's on you, you do have the ability to customize your avatar with coins you unlock from winning matches, but again, without multiplayer, like, you don't ever see that unless you're on the main menu. So it's, you know, something to go for, because, you know, otherwise you're just kind of playing these matches against the CPU over and over again, which, if you enjoy the game, sure, fine, but, you know, there's not quite as much depth for $20 as I would like that is currently in the game. And again, they said they're adding multiplayer, because it's in the Steam version, so it is there. 9 to 9. 9 to freaking 9, Robbie. 9. That was on me. Match point. Set point. Not match point, set point. Can I not botch this and make it 10 to 10? Put some spin on it. Put some stank on it. That was on me. Set loss. So you guys see that I got 2 sets to win a match on your a thing thang with a thing thang. Alright, Robbie, can we get through another set here? And nope. I might just lose this whole thing. That's fine. Because honestly, there's not that much more to show here because it's ping pong. And how much you enjoy that is totally on you. But again, it feels really good. And outside of having to hold this controller here, which is weird, otherwise it feels really... Like, they've definitely nailed the physics of the ball and the motion of the controller. I got that one. That was on me. That was on me. I got it. Stop hitting it. Just, yeah, relax. The important part of the ping pong, where it feels like ping pong in VR, they have 100% nailed. And I am definitely, like, you gotta totally have a finesse to it. Just hit it, but not super hard, because otherwise it just goes out there. And you can put a little spin on the ball. That was me. That was me. Yeah. Now, whether or not you end up with an eventual issue like there was with Wii Tennis, where you end up with a bit of a tennis elbow from playing a video game, that remains to be seen. That was on me. That remains to be seen. And it's definitely like there's no real world drift here. Your hand is pretty much right where you expect it to be. So I haven't run into any real tech issue. I just had a lead there, now I'm just falling behind. Haven't seen any real tech issues in terms of your usual PSVR move controller tech issues. So whatever they did here, and I did get a update for the firmware, so that may have helped things a little bit. Haha. But there's no real issues because a lot of games do have issues, and it looks nice. Like it looks clean. There's no real blur here that you get in some VR games. So obviously, they aren't having to render that much here, so it's not very intensive that way. Haha. But it is definitely it's a kind of thing that you would definitely show folks who don't normally play VR. They're like, look, this is VR. This is this is impressive in and of itself for someone who has not played VR and perhaps does not want to deal with actual controls. It's alright. It's just much like Wii Tennis. It's swinging the racket. That's kind of all you got to know for this game. And if you can do that, you can win matches. You can hit set points. You can do the damn thing. That was on me. That was on my dumb ass. There we go. You immediately know if you screwed up. Man, we're at set point. Alright, yeah, you serve, Robbie. You serve. Now, I haven't tried... Aha! I haven't tried to crowd the net here, and I kind of don't want to knock into my gear here, but I'm assuming you can kind of move around a little bit. But obviously, PSVR is not room scale, so that does become an issue. If you want a room scale experience, it's out on the Vive and on the Oculus for $10, so there is that option. But at that point, if you have one of those, you probably already know. So this is for my people out there who watch my PSVR things who might have one and have not heard of this game yet as a PSVR release. It is what it is. Where it is. Let's totally just trash this set. I had a comeback. Robbie, don't call it a comeback. And I'm totally botching it now. Totally botching this comeback. Whoops. Just spinned the wrong direction. 0 to 5, man. I'm doing terrible here. And yeah, you get a little bit of fire on the ball if you hit it hard enough. You get a little bit of spin on the ball if you hit it hard enough. You get different effects on yonder ball. And there are like a bunch of options here to change all kinds of stuff. I'll get into that in the menu here in a second. Space! Space! Robots in space playing ping pong because, video games. That's what they are. That's what they do, Robbie. That's what they do. Mr. 3 Eyes. Come on, you got 3 eyes. Do better. Do better. Definitely wear your wrist straps for this game. Definitely, because the propensity for wanting to toss your paddle is pretty high, or to accidentally let it go like a wayward Wii remote. 7 to 7, tying it up. What the hell was that? Now, I don't know if you can disable the thing where it shows you where it's going to land. That's kind of, perhaps in the higher difficulties or the higher, more extreme robots. I don't know. But it's pretty helpful. When you can tell it's not going to hit the table, but just go past you. Don't swing at it. Like a ping pong, if you will. Come on. Robbie! Robbie! Match point, Robbie. Match freaking point, man. Oh, that was too much for me. I just whipped it. Alright, let's not lose this. Let's not lose this. Oh, deuce! And domino. This thing's gonna go on forever. Forever! Forever! Match point once again with the Robster. Ha-ha! Eat it, yeah! Yeah, yeah. Get to stepping. And there we go. That was a match. We got 1 star for that match. Got some experience and got some coins of some kind. And those let you get, see, got 38 coins there. Back then, I'm sweating now. It's hot in here. So there I am. That is me, right? I can go to the workshop here and say, I want to get a different mask. I can't afford any of these, so that's unfortunate. But wow, that's a lot of coins. You gotta play a lot of the game to get those. I can't afford any of this. Anyway, you can see I bought this one. I can buy this one here. See? It changes. That is who I am. That is who I am. But we have here, settings here. That, I'm assuming, is like a PC thing, because we're not on PC, but whatever. All kinds of game settings to change the ball color, the haptic feedback, that kind of thing. Your paddle settings, if you're right or left-handed, the angle, the spin, the speed. But I will show you here in practice, this stuff. You can totally configure how all this stuff works, which is pretty freaking cool, man. Anyway, that is Racket Fury Table Tennis VR on the PlayStation VR. You can take the table here, hit square. So you move it around. So you just put it where you want it, where you need it, and that is how that works. Let's play it up here. No, I'm not that tall. So that's kind of, you know, you can definitely really get this thing exactly where you need it. So it's cool. 20 bucks, PSVR. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. See you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.